Hi, my name is Akihiro Nishi. I'm an assistant professor at UCLA Fielding School of Public Health. I'm a physician scientist with expertise in social network analysis and human behavior. Today, I'm going to introduce my brand new paper titled Network Interventions for Managing the COVID-19 Pandemic and Sustaining Economy. In this paper, we have proposed new strategies to mitigate the spread of coronavirus without sacrificing economic activities. In this video, I will briefly explain the concept of the paper with a cartoon image of 8 people in 2 different locations for economic activities. Each box may represent a supermarket, a school, a workplace, an indoor fitness class, or any other place where economic activities may take place. Let's assume 2 people go to the first box and 6 people go to the second box for the economic activities. Here we also assume all the people in the same box mingle and are at risk of infection from others if anyone in that same box has the virus. In this case, the average number of physical contacts is 4, and the degree of variation in the number of physical contacts is 1.9. The basic reproduction number of COVID-19 is said to be about 2.5, so let's assume it's also 2.5 in this normal situation. In the next slide, I will review the equation behind the reproduction number. There are 5 components in the formula. The reproduction number represents the average number of secondary transmissions caused by a single case over the course of infection. When the number is below 1, the number of infectious individuals keeps decreasing generation after generation, which is a fantastic sign for infectious disease control. As you see in the equation, both a reduction in the average and a reduction in the degree of variation can contribute to a reduction in reproduction number. Let's see how we could achieve the reduction in the next 2 slides. In the paper, we propose the dividing strategy in which we divide each box into 2 and ask people to separate out. With this strategy, the reproduction number can go down to 1.07 in the example. Such a separation is very hypothetical in this stage. However, it may be achieved, for example, with the implementation of a morning cohort and an afternoon cohort in a workplace, or by splitting a team into 2 offices that work simultaneously but separately. Since the 2 boxes on the right are more crowded than those on the left, we can intervene more in the next slide. Alright, that's the dividing and balancing strategy. We ask some people in the crowded boxes to go to less crowded boxes to balance the size of the groups. In practice, this can be a temporary move from school A to school B, or from branch A to branch B of the same company. This combination of strategies further reduces the reproduction number past 1. However, unlike the lockdown strategies or staying at home order, all 8 people will be able to engage in economic activities outside of their home. This is the final slide. In the PNAS paper, we built a computer simulation model that mocked social networks of 10,000 people engaging in various economic activities in different domains. It infected some of them with the coronavirus on the first day and simulated the spread of the infections for 300 days. Our strategies worked well and achieved good control of an epidemic comparable to that of an intermediate lockdown. Thank you so much for listening. Our lab is working on developing other strategies to mitigate the spread of infections without sacrificing economic activities. I hope you can share our video and and paper with your friends, families, and colleagues. I would really appreciate if you could also support our lab, which is tiny and has many of us working as research volunteers for our important mission. Thank you again, and I hope to see you soon.